Hey guys, JB Phoenix here. Wait, is mine? Okay, it is gonna be beginning. Let me plug in my So, JB Phoenix here. We're back at it. Um, this is gonna be a shorter stream, only half hour. And I'll explain why in a sec. Um, but let's do our plugs and then do some writing and then hop off and we'll hop back on later in the night. So my first book, The Sin of Awakening, paperback is available, $20, Kindle Unlimited, it's free $99. Minus the $99, Kindle Digital $10. Please give it a rating. If you give it a rating and review, I'll shout you out like these lovely people down here. You want to read the first 5 chapters free? That's available on Wattpad and ScribbleHub. Excuse me, .com. And if you want to support, there's a PayPal link in the chat now. The link to the Patreon is in the panels down below, and both the PayPal link and the Patreon are in the description on YouTube if you're watching this on YouTube. I'm missing something? No. Oh wait, I'm gonna mute the Discord so you guys. If you want to join the Discord, you're more than welcome to. So yeah, the Discord is free. There's not like you don't have to be a supporter like a Patreon member or anything. But you do get access to certain channels if you do. So yeah. Alright, I'm gonna explain what just happened and why we are so late in just a second. Shouts out to Bigfoot B. Jordanson. Bigfoot B. Jordanson, that's quite a name. Shouts out to you. You just helped us reach our next follower goal of 75 followers. We are three quarters of the way to 100 followers. That'll be a milestone when we hit that, but 3/4, that's pretty good in my opinion. Wait, let me see. Yep, 75 followers. Just checking to be sure. Alright. So off stream, I think I didn't do anything with Disturb and Dragons campaign, but I think that's what we're gonna do. As far as writing today goes. But another thing I changed. I changed Antithesis's ability. So you know his ability, or probably know his main ability is fire, right? I changed that. His element is now lightning. And his main element of choice, well, he still has his fire, but his main go-to is the lightning now. So his main element mix of choice is heated holy lightning. What is heated holy lightning, you might be asking? Well, it's lightning infused with the heat that he can generate from the plasmic holy fire. So the heat and voltage of the lightning he is also still in control of when he shoots it. But I changed his main element to lightning. I updated his abilities down here. limitless antithesis. Vultures from the lightning could power multiple universes for billions of years. And then the heat is still there from the plasmic holy fire. We also updated Malos's abilities. So my top three characters we updated. Yo, Vinny, welcome back to the stream. I did see you when I did the little short 3-minute stream thing before. Shouts out to you. You were there early. But okay, I didn't explain the story. So essentially, I got my game capture card. I thought my brother had it this whole time. It was in fact in the desk that I have this laptop on that I am streaming from. So I got that. I started setting it up before I started the writing stream today, trying to figure out what the hell I needed to download in order to set this up properly. So I have OBS here. I remember using it for recording my old YouTube gaming videos before, and I think I tried to use it for this streaming, but I used Twitch Studio Beta for this, as you can see down here. But I wanted to try it again, and I was getting ridiculously pissed off with trying to figure out why my game capture card wasn't being found, or why it wasn't picking up the video from my PlayStation 4. So I was just trying everything. I saw a bunch of tutorials. Well, I'm not gonna say a bunch, but I saw a few tutorials. None of them were helpful whatsoever. Normally, how tutorials go, or help videos go, whatever. Because it's never addressed to your specific problem, is it? No, of course not. So my mom asked me if I was still streaming, because it was like 8:03 by the time I was still trying to figure it out. Told her yeah, but I'm getting really frustrated with this. Download drivers. Yep. I'll get to that. That was another thing I was testing out. I was testing out the device manager, and there was no like exclamation point or needed to update the driver or anything. Everything was up to date. So Mom's calls me and is like, you'll figure it out. Have you tried contacting them? Boom. I didn't even remember, I was so frustrated I wasn't thinking clearly. Obviously, that's normally what happens when people are frustrated. So I forgot that they probably have some sort of support thing. So I called them. I was ready to chew out whoever was on the other line. I bought this 4 years ago, $200. This shouldn't be outdated or whatever. Dude picks up, shouts out to David, real calm. As soon as I heard his soothing voice, I was like, all right, you know what? Maybe this ain't even all that serious. Calmed down immediately. I was like, yo, David, help your boy out here. I don't know what's going on. It's been saying 1 moment please for the past 10 minutes. It's also been glitching in and out, saying it's plugged in, now it's not plugged in, now it's plugged in, now it's not plugged in. And then David was asking me a few questions. You stream from Windows, or I told him I was using OBS. Okay, you're using Windows, and it's from a laptop, and the laptop is plugged in. Okay, and you're trying to stream from what? I told him PS4, and then he told me to check enable HDCP, something protection on PS4. And as soon as I saw that, as soon as I heard those letters, I remembered freshman year I ran into the exact same problem, and give me a break. It was 5 years ago that I did that, or that I found that out. But I completely forgot that PlayStation did that and stopped any sort of streaming devices or devices from doing that if it was directly plugged in. So I turned that off. He told me to restart OBS. I did. Boom. It's up and working. And I have a face cam on there now, so you guys can see my face screaming like a little chump while I'm going to be playing Outlast 2 later tonight. But yeah, so big shout out to Mom, because I was losing my cool. I was losing my mind because I ran into the problem before, which is why I needed to find my game capture card. I ran into the problem before with PlayStation. I was streaming directly from my PlayStation, and it kept cutting me out of my stream, and I didn't know why that was happening. It just kept saying, oh, lost connection to stream, lost connection to stream. And that happened with, it didn't happen with the first Outlast gameplay, but before that, I tried to stream the Mortal Kombat 11 Aftermath story, and it was doing that. So that pissed me off. And then I did Outlast 2, worked fine then. Then I tried the next night, I tried to do it from Outlast 2 again, and it did that same issue, so I was like, I need my capture card back. So yeah, long story short, too late. That's what happened. That's why the stream is so late. That's why we're only probably going to be writing for around 10 minutes. But I apologize. And I could have still streamed my writing, but I did not want to stream in the mindset that I was when I could not figure it out what was happening. I didn't want to subject you guys to that. I didn't want to embarrass myself. Well, you guys seeing my face, how angry I was. And I didn't want to embarrass myself that way. Plus, it just wouldn't have been a fun stream overall. So, I apologize for being late. I apologize for this being on the shorter half, but we'll still be back to the normal schedule. So yeah, that's what happened. How about an Elgato? It was an Elgato. It is an Elgato. Elgato gaming. It's just their older version, but it still works fine. Evidently, I just figured that out. So yeah, I'm trying to figure it out if I want to bring my mic downstairs for it. I probably will. I probably will. I'm not sure. Depending, I'm about to sneeze. Depending on the quality from my laptop mic, which is not the greatest quality, I might bring it downstairs along with plugging in my earbuds so I hear the alerts and the games as well. But yeah. So I updated Mouse off stream as well. He has a bunch of stuff. I added him to the unmatched list of characters. He has unmatched strength, meaning nobody can beat him as far as strength goes other than the creator. But everything else I updated to be immeasurable, so he's essentially untouchable. I was reading about a character by the name of Blue Marvel, who I didn't know existed, but he's immediately one of my top favorite heroes now. Blue Marvel is essentially another Superman. Marvel has a lot of Superman homage characters, and so do I, because I like seeing different takes on them. Marvel has Blue Marvel, has Hyperion, Sentry, and Gladiator. But they're yeah, he was essentially a black you can actually just look him up. He was a black superhero. Not from a different planet or anything, but he's very overpowered. Very overpowered. Okay. Narration. Okay, this is where I was. So we're starting at the beginning. Maybe as we write out the narration for the story for this D&D campaign, then I'll come up with more stuff along the way. But I want to at least start writing. Also, after the stream, we're going to eat, after I eat, we're gonna set up the gaming stream. I don't think I'm gonna keep a consistent. I'm gonna keep at least one consistent game going, one consistent game stream going. But yeah, one consistent game going every night. Like after the writing stream, normally I'll try to eat before my writing streams. But I might be streaming random times of the night because my sleep schedule is all messed up. I woke up at like 5 p.m. today, which is earlier than 6, which was yesterday. But yeah, I feel sometimes when I'm playing a game at night, like it's not very productive if I'm just playing these games over and over without any sort of possible way to reach out to people. So yeah, look forward to the normal streams and the random pop-up streams here and there. Make sure you have your notifications active. So here, welcome to the Planet Disturb. You have all decided to take the Virtue Badge exam for your own personal reasons. There are personal reasons. There, you are all sitting next to one another in a row. There are 20 other test takers or examinees, test takers in the classroom. There is a teacher at the front named Teacher Man. And Teacher Man, he writes his name down. And turns to face you all. I am Teacher Man. Welcome to the Virtue Badge exam. Since not all of you know what, since probably not all of you, that's what it is, probably not all of you know what virtue is, I will teach it to you, and then you will be a part of one of 4 exam types: a written test based on the knowledge I will have presented to you, a base virtue power test, which you will take turns doing at the front of the class. A fight test where you will use your virtue abilities to combat one another. Or the fourth test, which is all three. Alright. I'm gonna order my food now, so there's less time in between the gaps of me, my writing stream and the gaming stream, at least for tonight. Because I got up so late, I wasn't hungry for anything, and I didn't want to force myself to eat something knowing I was going to be up late at night. So give me 1 second to figure this out. Okay. Oh wait, I forgot to get lettuce. We'll go over just a little bit because I'm doing this now. There we go. Which is all three. Okay. So I'm gonna have him explain what virtue is. Virtue. But in order to do that, we need to go back to the history of Disturb. Cosmic Council. So I think we'll just copy this over and then maybe switch a few words around. Cosmic Council, a council of nine distinct beings in we're not going to say the virtuous universe. That's fourth wall breaking. This council of 9 distinct beings in the universe were created on a planet that would be created on this planet that would later be named Disturb. When they left to do their jobs to give balance to the universe, they each left behind essence on Disturb. This essence, called virtue, was instilled into the beings that evolved this life on the planet. Virtue has a limit to how... This is a separate paragraph. Virtue has a limit to how much can be used at a time for collapsing, fainting, or possibly dying, but can recharge given enough time. Stellars... with less capacity, take less time to charge, but cannot use a large amount all at once due to the small capacity. The beings, the stellars, are almost identical to humans. No, we don't need each stellar falls under, so each of us falls under a different class that our virtue just copy this over, or we can just refer to this document, but I'd rather copy it over. Then I'll mention time. Document. Kinetics, class that came from the embodied nature, are stellars that are able to control and generate a specific element and able to embody the element they control. Example being pyrokinetics. Transmutators, a class here from the embodiment of chaos, are able to change one thing into something else. Transmutators have two subclasses, self-mutators and touch mutators. Self-mutators can change something about their own body. Example being cell manipulation. Touch mutators can change something other than themselves into another thing through touch. An example being the Midas touch. Boosters, the class that came from the embodiment of instinct, are able to enhance themselves through the use of virtue. This is the broadest and most common category, an example being muscle manipulation. Traversers, the class that came from the embodiment of space, are able to tamper with space, whether it be traversing through it, causing something to traverse through it, an example being teleportation, environmental destruction, dimension, swords, thieves, temporary power swap, thinkers, telepathy, summoning. Okay. I'm gonna copy this next note. Each class. Actually, let's copy the rest. I think. Each class comes with its own strengths and weaknesses that give more. Now it's class. I also don't want to bore them with a dump of information, too much information, so I'm not going to go over the strengths and weaknesses in this exam. I can mention a note saying that he does go over the strengths and weaknesses, though. Oh wait, is my... Get more balance to class. Surpass any hand. Okay. Actually, this here isn't important. Yo, what up, young Nacho? Game capture figured out. Yes, I did. I told a whole story about it earlier, but first of all, shouts out to you for being on the stream. But I completely forgot. Because the last time I used my game capture card was 5 years ago. I completely forgot that PS4 has the enable HD CP thing that stops your game capture from connecting to your laptop properly or whatever. and I had to end up calling support for that because none of the help videos I watched pointed that out. Should have looked up PS4, but yeah, I figured it out. Thank you for asking. Um, Actually, we're almost done. We're pretty much done with this stream. Setting up a D&D campaign. If you want to stop by, we're going to be streaming Outlast 2. Probably at like 10, I'd say. Yeah, nice. Shit is always a pain to get together. Yeah, you have no idea how angry I was. I delayed this stream and actually ended up shortening it because I was so stressed with trying to figure that out. But from what I've seen, it works. It's showing on my computer like it should. So I'm excited because I wanted to do it from my computer because PS4, my connection, if I was streaming directly from the PS4, the stream kept cutting off. So with me connecting it to my laptop now, I'm not only able to stop that disconnection from happening, but I have face cam now because I think that's important when you're playing a horror game. Other than just the fear in your voice, people probably want to see your face. So we're going to be doing that. We didn't get too far in Outlast 2, I don't think. But we're going to be continuing that tonight. Not for too long. Some people, they actually have to go to bed. But then there are other people like me. We just got up at 5 p.m. So, but it's not going to be straight from this stream to that because I gotta eat. I woke up and things are about to start closing, so I'm gonna eat in between and then we're gonna start that. Unfortunately, fast examiner allows you to use their abilities for any sort of consequence. Unfortunately, this contributes to the lawlessness of, let's say, this planet. Do I need anything else? Virtue come from, living beings, limit, power be found, no. Some sort of exam, yeah. Then the groups I broke down, that's already broken down for them. Is there anything else I need to mention or teach them before they do their fights? The base virtue powers, I should explain that. As far as abilities go, everyone has 3 base abilities. You see they announced a new... No, I didn't. Was that on the PlayStation 5 stream? Because I completely missed that. I woke up to getting a bunch of texts from my friends. Well, it was like a group chat. But I slept through that I woke up at 6 p.m. yesterday, so I slept through that. IDK what it is, but there's something new. I might have to look into that. I am hyped for that Spider-Man game, though. That Miles Morales game. I heard it's a spin-off, not a sequel, which I'm fine with. It'll just be cool to play as Black Spider-Man. Or just Spider-Man again, because the first one was so good. I want to see... I was a little disappointed I didn't hear anything about God of War, the next one. I don't know when that's supposed to come out. Maybe next... I don't even know if next year is a plausible time frame. But I really, really want to see the next one. I want to fight Thor, bro. Now I just got announced today. Also, the PS5 stream is lit. I'm so excited for Deathloop. Yeah. What is that? There's a bunch of games I missed. There's a bunch of games I heard of. I know NBA 2K20. What was that 2K21 teaser? I only bought 2K20, and granted, I'm addicted to the game, but I only bought it because I didn't have a basketball. I used to have 2K16, and I was fine playing that over and over. But then I lost that, and it was my partner's game, so I bought 2K20 for myself. I like it, but What was that 2K21 teaser? Like, more sweat. Yay. Um, what? Yeah. What is Deathloop? I saw Pragmata. I think that's what it was called. That looked like another Death Stranding game. Ratchet and Clank. I saw. There's a bunch of others. I can't remember. Looking forward to Miles Morales too. They gave him a nice line. Yeah, if you compare that, I saw a side by side comparison to the old one. The old one just had like the St. Louis arches on his head. It just went like that. Um, but yeah, he got that clean lineup. His hair is, man. I should need a haircut. He got his hair down, like cut down now. It's looking clean. Looking clean. Um, 3 base abilities. Actually, I think is I'm kind of estimating this on how long it takes him. Okay, the Dasher's already at the restaurant, so I'm gonna end the stream for now. I'm gonna end the stream for now. Like I said, we'll be back probably around 10 because my food's supposed to get here in like 15 minutes. So around 10 p.m. Deathloop looks like Dishonored mixed with Wolfenstein. Okay. It's made by Dishonored devs Arcane, so I'm very excited. Hitman 3 got me excited. Played the shit out of Hitman 2. Yeah, dude, I didn't see the trailer. I saw a picture of Hitman 3 coming out. There's a lot of good games, bro. A lot of good games coming. And I normally don't buy a console close to its release date, but because it's supposedly Miles Morales is coming out holiday 2020, and the PS5 comes out November 20th, I'm not going to pre-order it, but I'm also not going to wait until after Christmas to get it. Maybe I should get a Black Friday. It'll probably be cheaper Black Friday, right? Cyber Monday. But this might be a console I have to get early. This might be one I have to get early because I want to play Miles Morales as soon as that's out. Oh man, I want to know what that gameplay looks like. But yeah, I'm a little too excited. Plus, that controller looked real comfortable. It reminds me of the Xbox One controller, but that's not a bad thing because that's like my favorite controller. I like the way it feels in my hands. But let me end the stream. I'm starving. No, I'm not starving. I'm very hungry. I think there's a difference. But we'll be back on probably less than an hour to stream some Outlast 2, where you can see my face and see me sweat and see my terrifiedness in that stream. So I'm excited. I've never also fun fact, I've never played a horror game before, so it's like, or I guess solo horror game I've never played. I've played like zombies. Black Ops, that doesn't count. Even though it's terrifying when you're like surrounded by a horde. But I've never played like something like this, so I'm excited to get through it. Sounds good. I got a final finish, but I'll stop by for a bit at least. I appreciate you. Appreciate you, Nacho. Yeah, good luck on your final. I know classes are ending soon and people should be graduating. Or should have already. Is it July? No, it's not July 10th, is it? Is it June 10th? Well, we're supposed to graduate. Is it delayed or something? My food's on the way. Oh yeah, technically graduating. Okay, cool. That's what's up. Congrats. Class of 2020. Procrastinating this fun. Oof. Yo, you gotta let me know how your game's coming, bro. I'm trying to cop a copy, bro. Yeah. Tell me about that while I do my plugs and get on out of here for the YouTube audience. They already probably know by now, but we're gonna do it. So if you want to support, we got a donation link in the chat now. It's also in the panels. Patreon is in the panels, and both are in the description. We have a Patreon if you want to read the first 5 chapters of Descendant Awakening. If you want to test the waters, get a little taste of it. That's available on Wattpad.com and ScribbleHub.com. And if you just said F it, or if you like what you read from the first 5 chapters, we got the full thickness. The full thickness is available in paperback, only $20. I looked up a lot. Well, I just looked at the Amazon store paperbacks. It's cheaper than most. Cheaper than most. And with this amount you get for only 20. That's a lot of content. Got you soon, my guy, soon. We have some dumbass issues with lighting that took us 2 weeks to figure out. I went to announce it, have a trailer last week, but that got pushed back. No worries. I'm just excited to see it. Those graphics look insane. Insane, my guy. That looks like some AAA type nonsense. No joke. Hopefully next week we'll have a trailer announcement. Looking for July release. Also got to get our LLC squared away. All right. Yeah, no worries. I'm just do your thing. I'm looking forward to it. I want to see what this is about. All right, so let's finish up plugs and get on out of here so I can eat and be on time for the Outlast stream. Kindle Unlimited. If you have Kindle Unlimited, it is free, $99 minus $99, and Kindle Digital is $10. Make sure you give it a rating. Ratings boost our rankings in the Amazon store by literally thousands. No joke. I should probably prove that to you guys, but normally this before was like lower 3,000s, and then I got 1 5-star rating, and that went up to like 2,100 in rankings. So yeah. If you give it a rating and review, I shout you out like these lovely people down here. Everybody gets shout outs on this channel. But if you go out of your way to do that, you get a special heartfelt shout out. I probably shout out your mom and stuff like that too. So yeah. So let's get on out of here. Shouts out to Bigfoot B Johnson for the follow and getting us to our next follower goal. I need to put that up on my OBS too. Follower goal. All that. Shouts out to Vinny and my boy Nacho in the chat. And yeah, we'll be back probably an hour or less. Thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you for being patient with me. Again, I apologize for the stream being shorter than normal because I was really trying to figure out. I wanted to stream the game capture stuff or the game stuff for you guys. So yeah, this is J-Base Phoenix once again signing off. Until later tonight. I'm gonna sign off again then, but bye.